Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video after Eric's close call. And Ridge tells the truth about his dad Monday, December 4, 2023 moment on the bold and the beautiful Zendy grills RJ, Brooke, and Hope comfort one another. And Donna and Eric feels he is running out of time. At Forrester, Ridge gripes to Brooke that the last thing his pater should be allowing about right now is a party. He should hear to his croaker and do the tests. Perhaps he'd stick around a little longer. He rants about dressing up and pretending everything is fine. Brooke comes by and asks if Commodity happed with Eric. They tell her about the party. Brooke says Eric wants a night of love and horselaw us Commodity to flashback ever. Hope worries it's too important for him, but Brooke says he believes having family around is the stylish drug. Ridge complains about not being suitable to let on that he knows. Hope knows this is delicate for him. Ridge says he has to go see RJ and thanks her living room. Donna panics as she shouts Eric's name while he lies unconscious on the bottom. She pleads with him to answer her, listens to his casket and grabs her phone. Eric begins to come around, and she gasps, "Thank God." As she sobs. He's in the design office. Zenday walks by and checks out RJ's rearmost sketch. He tells the sprat he has a lot to learn. RJ no way said he didn't have a lot to learn, but he spent a lot of time with Granddad. Zenday sneers that he's throwing that in his face again and begins terms similar as cutterpleat te, that he's forced to admit he doesn't understand. Zenday tells RJ that they rolled out the red carpet for him. They're despite him not going to Design Academy, and it's all because he's the golden child, Breckenridge's son. Zenday goes on that it's ludicrous that Eric would choose RJ to work with him on couture when he has zero design experience. RJ asks if he thinks his parents forced him to do it, but the end result is that RJ got to spend time with Granddad positioning himself for better effects. RJ smothers that he doesn't have an ulterior motive. If you knew why I was doing this, RJ cuts off and says this is meaningless. They are family. He admits he was shocked too when Eric asked him to help design and Ridge had nothing to do with it. Zenday just isn't buying that it was Eric's decision. Why would he choose to work with RJ rather of him? Ridge enters and says it's because RJ knows Commodity Zenday doesn't and RGBB at the Forrester man's. Eric is on the lounge with an oxygen mask and demurs as Donna tells him she's calling 911. He insists he's forfeiture, but she cries that he was unconscious. He realizes she allowed he was dead and apologizes for spooking her. Eric remains adamant that there will be no croaker sore sanitarium, however. Donna puts down the phone. Eric tells her they need to plan the party right down. I don't have important time. He asks for a martini and Donna shoots him a dirty look and pours water. Eric reiterates that they've to do the party soon. There's not a lot of time. Hope and Brooke go over Eric wanting to throw a party. Brooke says if it's important to Eric, it's important to them, despite how delicate this is going to be. Hope takes her mama's hand and says she shares 2 kitties with Eric, and he's always been a champion of hers. Are you really sure you can do this? Go to that party and pull off the facade of a continuance for a man who means so important to you. Brooke says they've to be strong. It may be the last thing he ever asks of them, so they've to come through. Hope can't imagine the company without Eric. Brooke recaps that his heritage will live on after he's gone, but it won't be the same. Hope muses that he's led by illustration with his kindness and liberality. Brooke notes he stood by her indeed when she didn't earn. It's heartbreaking to suppose about this world without Eric Forrester in it. They cry and clinch. In the design office, Zenday says he was right also. There was Commodity behind RJ getting favored treatment. Ridge says he should have told him this a long time NW, but he was trying to admire his pater's wishes. He asks if Zenday's noticed any changes in his pattern. Zenday says not really. He seems re-energized and won the fashion challenge. RJ says he didn't. His father told him that he did. Zenday asks, guys, what's going on then? Ridge grunts, there's no easy way of saying this, but you have to know. Zenday gops, know what? Know what? Ridge tells him, my pater is dying. Zenday Ridge by Z. Zenday shakes his head, no, you're just saying that to justify RJ getting to work with him. Ridge says, that would be really nice. It's
RJ
true.
nods.
Zendi becomes emotional and turns down. He eventually says, "From the moment I was espoused, he accepted me. He ate me with wide open arms. He cries. He always encouraged me. He pushed me to be a better man, a better developer. I wanted to be just like him, and now you were telling me we are going to lose him." Zendi wants to see him. Ridge says he can't do that. Eric doesn't want anyone to know. RJ says Donna, Katie, and Luna know. Zende asks. He assures Ridge that he'll respect his wishes and won't say anything to him. He cries,
Ridge
"Uncle,
knows
I
that
love
and
him
tells
so much.
Zende,
I love you." They embrace. At the Forrester man's, Donna covers Eric with a mask and fusses over him. He tries to get a martini. Donna cries. He wants to laugh and joke and doesn't want her crying and mourning like this. "I am not 6 bases under yet." Donna smothers at him and argues for him to go see the croaker. Eric would do anything if it meant he'd get further time with her, but he won't live his life under treatment. He wants to live, laugh, and love. "We are going to have a party." Donna exclaims, "This is breaking my heart. I don't want a
coaxes her
party
to
to look at him
please.
and to smile." Her gashes make him sad too. "It makes me realize how important I am going to miss you. I'm going to miss you so much." They embrace and cry together. Eric falls into a coma. Family fears he won't wake up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Donna Logan has been trying her stylish to help Eric Forrester. Still, Eric made it home and collapsed on the bottom of his living room. Of course, Donna had advised Eric that he might pass out and not wake up. Unfortunately, Eric this time. Did Donna foreshadow Eric's coma? Eric Forrester falls into a coma. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Eric seems to be fully unconscious and conceivably in a coma. Eric has been fully overstating himself trying to get this collection out, and supposedly, his body has claimed on a break. Eric refuses to admit that he needs to take it easy and try to recoup because he's hysterical to give in to his weakness. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Eric falls into a coma. Family fears he won't wake up. Eric is truly hysterical, that if he gives in, he won't get back to his base suitable to work while he can, and he refuses to consider decelerating down because he's hysterical. He'll run out of time. Eric has pushed himself as far as he can, and now we're seeing the consequences. Will Eric pull out of this coma and have a chance at life? The Forrester family is devastated. Eric's family will be devastated to learn that he has fallen into a coma. Eric claimed on keeping this quiet and didn't want anyone to know that he was dying. Eric wouldn't have told Donna or RJ Forrester if he hadn't demanded RJ to help him finish his terribly upset that he may not make amends with Eric. Ridge had no idea when Eric asked him to help with this collection that it could be Eric's final line. Eric wanted to reunite with his son, but he has so enjoyed this collection with RJ. After all, RJ had no idea that he wanted anything to do with the family business until Eric asked for his help. Look how important knowledge RJ has gained in this short time. There's so important left to say to Eric. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Could a coma buy Eric Forrester some time? Could Eric's coma buy him some time? Eric is getting some important, demanded rest now that his body has shut down for the moment. Still, if Eric is in a coma, he's at least in a sanitarium, so maybe completed. John Finnegan may indeed be suitable to get a chance to look over Eric's records as well. Suppose Finn can help find a possible treatment for Eric. Could Finn discover exactly what's going on and find a possible cure for Eric? Will Eric survive this coma and be around with his family for times to come? Will Eric also put Zende Forrester in his place when it comes to attacking the person he chose to help with this collection? Be sure to catch up on everything passing with Baby right now.